This is what happens in your brain when you get angry. In this video, I'm going to talk about the neuroscience behind what makes you angry and how your body physiologically responds. So I'm going to get into it really quickly. Now, there's a physiological mechanism to feeling frustrated and engaging in an angry response. And it has to do with the region of the brain called the DACC, which is known as the dorsal anterior cingulate cortex. Now, this region of the brain is responsible for the discrepancy between your expectation and your reality or the situation that you're in. And what leads to frustration is usually a thwarting of your goals. So if you're unable to attain a certain goal in the moment, you're going to feel frustrated. And this will be registered in the DACC, which sees a conflict between your inner expectation and the outer situation. Now, this signals to the hypothalamus. And the hypothalamus in the brain is responsible for the physiological arousal response. So when you enter into a fight or flight response, it's the hypothalamus that prepares your body with the release of hormones and neurotransmitters like dopamine, epinephrine, adrenaline, etc., that get you ready and focused to either fight or flight. Now, the third region that's responsible here is the amygdala. And the amygdala is where we have our primal base emotions. So the amygdala will either engage emotional response of anger or an emotional response of fear. If it's anger, the anger will trigger a fight response. But if it's fear, the fear will translate into a flight response. So this is the physiological mechanism of why you get angry and how frustration is channeled through the brain into your physiological response into either an outward display of anger or frustration or a fearful response of running away and fleeing from the perceived threat or the aggressor or whatever is causing the thwarting of your goals and subsequently the frustration, the feeling of frustration. Now that you're aware of this, catch yourself the next time you feel frustrated, and instead of reacting, take a minute to pause, remove yourself from the frustrating situation and breathe. You want to catch yourself. You want to pause your reaction, and then you want to repair whatever physiological mechanism that may need replenishing in the moment. That could be food and nutrition, it could be sleep, it could be rest, it could be the need to belong. Maybe you need to go and talk to somebody. There's usually a need, a physiological need that's not being met when you respond out of the physiological base response mechanism of the amygdala, which is all base primal drives and urges, part of the limbic system. So I hope this video finds you well. Give me a like and subscribe. Check out this one for more.